Hey guys, what is going on? It is Tralk here, back with another video. This is my second tutorial video, and today we're going to be breaking down this. I guess it's not really a tutorial of me making one, but we're going to be breaking down a Billie Eilish type beat. So a few things before we start this is one, I don't listen to that much Billie Eilish. I only really started listening to her like not that long ago, so I've only heard a few of her most popular songs, which is when I started. I've gone back and listened to some more acoustic songs, but this is solely based on like 3 songs that I've heard. And yes, I've been putting out a lot of these beats on my channel, and it's because for some reason they get the most popular out of all of them. So obviously I'm doing something right, and I thought I'd break down how to do this because I don't see many videos about this, and I am no by any means a professional producer or somebody that knows how to do this properly, but I feel like I can do it well enough to show you. So yeah, so this is what I'll be breaking down and going step by step on how I made it.
Are you leaving me?
We're all leaving.
So I'm not going to play the whole thing, but that's pretty much along the lines of what we're going to be doing. I know that I'm not sure about this instrument here, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. So we're going to be looking at this. I'm going to be using Logic Pro for this, but it can be done within pretty much any software. And yeah, so I'm going to be going through the first thing I did to the last thing I did, which is pretty much in order of here. So I started off with a bass line, which is probably what, if you're making this type of beat, which is like kind of, it's the song Bad Guy and maybe like Bury a Friend type beat, you're going to be wanting to start with, if you choose to, I guess you could start with the drums, but just a nice like clean bass line. And I modified this one quite a bit. I think this is yeah, all this is, by the way, is using Logic plugins that actually come with Logic, so you don't need any extra plugins, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and then the drums, which is just I'll tell you where to get the drum kits, they're all free as well. So yeah, so this is the bass line right here, and without the channel EQ or anything. Actually, I don't think I edited this. I'm pretty sure this is, oh yeah, so this is pretty much, yeah, it's just a bit, and without it, this channel EQ it's just that, but I made it sound a bit cleaner, just taking out some of those unwanted sounds. And I'm pretty sure this is just like so this is actually the 70s synth bass changed, and I made it like warm, and I messed around with this a bit, and I just got this nice clean sounding bass. So you want it to be deep, but not too heavy, and you want it to have a bit of distortion, but not like xxxtentacion type distortion. You're just going to want it to be like a nice clean bass. And for the actual notes, this is probably this is the most important bit in the beat. So if you get this right, you're pretty much down to make a good beat. So you've just got, I forgot what key I did this in. Yeah, I'm not good with music theory, but just choose like even if you don't know music theory, just play something that sounds like, I'm just playing something on my MIDI key. Just anything, like any type of rhythm. And you're gonna want to, I probably should have mentioned this at the start, the most common BPM you're gonna want to use, or tempo, is around 120ish or like 100. Most of my Billie Eilish type beats are like that, unless if you're doing something really slow and eerie, maybe around 90. But yeah, you're gonna want to probably start with around 120. And if I just have the metronome on and I mute this, we can probably get, so just something like, I don't want to smooth it, wait. Oh, that was a terrible example. I don't know what I was doing there. But you're just going to want some clean bass line that's literally just like that. It's not that hard. Just once you've got that good repetitive, probably like, you can use an 8-bar pattern or 4 bars. Doesn't matter. Just do whatever you want and get something that sounds kind of like that, which is what I did. And yeah, The next step, what I did is I got the kick. This is very important. Not in all of, I don't do this in all of my beats, but if you're going for that bad guy type beat or something like that, along the lines of that, you're going to want this, like, I don't know what the name of it is, but there's just like that constant repeating kick. Just keep on going, and you want to, I'll show you the type of kick I use. I think this was from an Uzi. Oh, by the way, the drum packs I'm using is available on Cinematics. Obviously, this video isn't sponsored, but you can download all these drum kits for free. And I think I used the Uzi drum kit, the Astro one, and then I used one other drum kit, which I think was still from Cinematics, and it was just like Fowley sounds, which we'll get to those in a bit. So with the kick in it, I don't think I changed the kick. No, the kick is literally just straight out of the pack, and it's just along with the bass line. It's like this. It's just a nice distorted kick, and that's pretty much like the beat. That's the main bit of the beat, the skeleton, everything you're going to be using. Already, I could just put that out and it would sound good, but not quite. So the next thing you're going to want to do is go through all your packs, find the weirdest sounds that nobody else is using, or just get a bunch of Fowley packs and go through. I just use packs from Cinematics because this is a new computer, but if we listen to the drums, I'll just go instrument by instrument. So we've got the kick, and then I actually add an extra kick over every second kick. So, not every four kicks. 4, boom, just to add a bit more rhythm to it. And it's just, you want to equalize. Actually, I didn't even equalize this. I don't know what I'm talking about, but you want them to sound quite similar. So anyway, then I added, what's this? I think. So just like a kind of snare. This sounded like almost like a trapdoor. Thought it sounded pretty cool. I equalized it a bit, took around that really high end. And yeah, next drum I used was, this really cool sound actually. I'll play this. I found this in a Fowley pack. And it's just like that. You're going to want to use a lot of sounds like this. And again, I didn't take out any sound. I didn't mix this that much, I don't think. Anyway, so once you've got all your sounds together, this is mainly like the snares and the claps all together sound like this, and every second one we've got that. So all the drums so far together sound like this. Anyway, and then we're going on to the percussion. So I use this drum, where is it, for the percussion, and this just goes like this. It's just this like nice little click, which together sounds pretty cool with the kick and stuff. And it's not that loud, just want some of that background noise. Next thing I added was this, which is this really cool reverse sound. You're going to want to find the weirdest sound you can. Actually, I'll unreverse this to show you what it was originally like. So originally was this, just that. And you're going to want a lot of like reversed weird sounds in this beat. Anyway, next drum is this, which is just like, I guess, another snare, but it's just like another weird Fowley sound. And I think that's, I'm not sure. Another major thing is you're going to want to find an instrument. I imported this into Alchemy and I used it as a sampler. And then I just went on my keyboard and you don't need a drum pad. You can draw these in, do whatever you like. I turned velocity off, so you don't even need a drum pad. And you just want to play some weird thing, and I just came up with this. Thought it sounded quite cool. Just like some pitched weird, and I'm pretty sure I took out the low ends and the high ends of this, just so it sounded more like, I don't know, I think I was listening to, what's that song, Sunflower at the time, and I just wanted that weird kind of drum feeling. Anyway, all the drums together sound like this. And then you just got a really nice percussive instrument without the bass. Anyway, moving on. The last thing, these beats are really simple to make, which is kind of weird. They do the best. The last thing in the actual instruments is probably this weird lead, which is inspired by Bad Guy. So it's just this nice like do 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 do. I'm not sure about the instrument, but yeah, you're just gonna want this like repetitive, weird, creepy Plants vs Zombies sounding thing. And yeah, you want to have a lot of breaks where it just cuts to the bass, like here, and let the bass just shine through. Then maybe bring in, I think around here, so like you can do whatever you want pretty much when you're arranging it. And then the last thing, I don't do this with all my Billy beats, but I think at the start okay, yeah, I did use an extra plugin. It was this off-brand halftime because I'm using Logic, and it's just these drums, my percussions, that is just, I think it was unhalf-timed, or maybe that's just audio. I mean, oh no, I didn't even use the halftime, so I think I was. Oh no, I did. I put halftime on this, and then I slowly brought up the volume automation just so when this came in, I just literally searched up, I think it was like creepy or weird monologues or something on YouTube. Downloaded one, and I just found this one.
Are you leaving me?
We're all leaving.
Thought it sounded pretty creepy and like something that Billie Eilish would use in, what's that song, like Strange Addiction or something. So yeah, I put that in, and then
We're all leaving.
the drums build up, and then boom. That's pretty much it. So be sure you can get this beat for free on my channel, and I have many other Billie Eilish type beats. So thank you for watching this video, and be sure to subscribe to my channel.